Snakewood and that Hustle. Big shout out to SPI, Spotter Low. You know, I'm in the black box, had to come through, tap in, show love one time. Yeah, y'all make sure y'all subscribe. Stay tuned, all that.
All that and then some to the income. Hit the YouTube streets, find a Conan and Ben One. Yeah, we up in them. A update. I don't know. I just assume because Puerto Flacco typically is on the heartbeat of what's the latest on the current conversations in the culture. I would assume that he has some type of update. To a certain degree, we already covered what's going on between my former partner 50 Cent and my current partner FAISON Love. We observed the irony of that reality, that there was a actual reality where I could be sitting on the exact opposite side of this little, whatever we want to call it, back and forth beef, whatever. I'm gonna have to reach out to my partner FAISON and see if we can't tap in with him on the issue, if he'd be willing to give us some type of tap in. But Puerto Flacco has come, he put a piece together, so I only can assume he has some type of update on it. He said that somebody's ready to crash out. He got 50 Cent picture, and his title said he's ready to crash out, at least on the thumbnail. I'm not sure of the exact title. And the video was about FAISON and 50. So with no further ado, let's see what Puerto Flacco claims these two have been and shall remain to be up to.
The 50 Cent and FAISON Love beef that started off lighthearted is escalating and getting out of control really fast. This might be controversial, but I like FAISON Love, man. Me and FAISON Love are the same person, man. We is haters. We hate on any and everyone doing better than us, man. Now, some of y'all might call that shameless. I call it being a great YouTuber, right? That's how I find content. I find content in my hatred, right? You know, for anybody with some money, all right? So FAISON Love, seeing that 50 Cent is building something great. FAISON Love, being a fellow hater, can't stand it, man. So FAISON Love took the opportunity to diminish the great things that 50 Cent is doing once 50 Cent was brought up during his interview.
You're saying there's no money in Hollywood. We want to expand on that.
So when we're learning, so when
all this shit about 50 Cent, this is the bone, like, you open.
Jesus. This is how, see, they say this, and this much of it's called clip farming, right?
And we know, I'm familiar with that.
I'm gonna build a studio. Studios don't make movies.
Who makes movies?
Filmmakers. Tyler Perry needs to build a studio.
Because he's a filmmaker.
Because he's a filmmaker.
But isn't 50 Cent a filmmaker?
What are they?
BMF.
Powers, the BMF.
Someone owns that.
I mean, but if I put it in my studio, don't I get paid?
No,
So,
you get paid for renting, like you rent.
okay, so I'm letting that money go. If I don't have the location, then I'm letting the money go. So if I'm 50 Cent, don't I want to keep all my money?
He had TV shows on ABC, Stars.
Yeah, had him where?
On ABC.
He was a producer on them.
Only FAISON Love can discredit being a producer on multiple hit TV shows and having your own multi-thousand square foot film studio that you own. Only FAISON Love can discredit that, bro. Think about it for a second, man. This man done build a multi-million-dollar, multi-thousand square foot film studio that very few black people have. I think him and Tyler Perry are the only two black men with their own film studio. This man produced multiple hit TV shows. This man got like a $60 million contract with Stars. But according to FAISON Love, that ain't no money. Now, it's unclear whether or not FAISON and 50 Cent had beef prior to this, because 50 Cent is having the same reaction we're having. This is unbelievable, man. This is an art. How do you make being a producer, having your own film studio, sound like it ain't fly? Now, I don't know, again, if FAISON Love and 50 Cent had beef before this, or if FAISON Love is strictly hating for the love of the sport.
Okay.
Before it go, y'all agree that this is hate? Or y'all think he has a difference of opinion? I mean, has the culture come to the point where anytime somebody disagrees with one of your favorites, it's hate? We always agree that the industry is smoke and mirrors. And when somebody gets specific and kind of point out why that might be true, And 50 in particular, if he's the subject matter, it seems like motherfuckers get their panty in a bunch. God damn. Are we living in the twilight zone? Is it just hate? Y'all let me know in the comments. Is it hate, or is it okay to disagree with the dude, or to have an opinion or an assessment that what he's doing is not as awesome as others may assume? I'm just asking for a friend, that is.
Shonda Rhimes is a
Not a
producer.
okay.
She's a producer, filmmaker, and writer.
Okay.
Okay, she owns Issa Rae. They're filmmakers.
Okay.
Tyler Perry is, no matter what you say, he's a filmmaker. He's a factory. You don't need a factory if you got one movie, one TV show. You need distribution.
He got multiple TV shows.
No, he don't.
Yeah.
He's on Stars.
Yeah. What?
Don't he got a crime? He got some crime shit he do too. He got
A bunch
some
of
other
TV
He's on
shows.
Stars.
What Stars is a bad thing?
It's under BET. It's cable. It's like, it's nothing.
This is exactly what I would say if I wanted to discredit somebody that I don't like. So FAISON is doing his job. But if Stars offered FAISON not even a lead role, let's just say a supporting role for $50,000 to be in one of their shows, you think FAISON turned it down? Absolutely not, bro. So to me, this is just talk. Right? FAISON is committed to kicking 50 Cent's back in. This is just talk, bro.
Then Marvel might say, hey, man, we need to have your studio. We're going to give you $14 million for having the studio for 2 weeks.
Easy.
Easy.
But isn't that why 50's doing it?
Nobody's giving him no
can
money to rent a movie in Shreveport.
Definitely have to admit that it's going to be a challenge trying to create the same climate in Shreveport that is in Atlanta with Tyler Perry, which is a miniature version of Hollywood. The market and industry had already established itself in Atlanta before Tyler Perry embarked on creating that studio. 50's challenge is a bit more difficult. Not only does he not have the resume like a Tyler Perry's, like what FAISON is saying, he also is not in an area that was already considered Little Hollywood. That's going to be a challenge to try to develop that ecosystem where you created. Of course, we're in the age of social media, and everybody is the subject now. Everybody is content. So it might not be impossible, but it's definitely going to be difficult and a challenge versus doing it like in Atlanta where acting was already booming.
But why? If it's a dope
Because
location,
they would have did it themselves. They the one that started Atlanta.
so maybe he think he's gonna start Shreveport.
He's not a filmmaker. What if I told you I'm starting a music business in Flint, Michigan?
I'd be like,
I
you
bought a
fucking
studio.
tripping.
What? I'm like, you tripping. I'm like, you tripping.
I bought a studio.
I'm gonna be like, FAISON and lost his mind. You could have just sold me that money. So why you wasting it? You can just give me the money. Everyone, I started a film industry, a music industry in Flint, Michigan. Here's my studio. We're gonna put out records. Like what? What? You could have did it at your house. Look, so dumb. Look, so dumb.
It has to be.
No,
FAISON.
the ones that are lucrative, you don't know. FAISON, I just don't see him waste so. All right,
Let me tell you this.
All right,
I've worked with him for a lot of years.
Yeah.
Let me tell you.
Yeah.
I think cheap.
This reminds me of people criticizing Elon Musk for buying Twitter. You had a dude in his mom's basement with cereal bowls all around his bed talking about $40 billion. Oh, I would never pay $40 billion. The most I would pay is $7 billion for Twitter. Sir, you don't have $7 to your name. What do you mean? Right? We sound silly saying, oh, the most I'll pay is $7 billion. 40, nah. $7 billion and that. Like, well, sir, we sound silly talking about money that's obviously out of our range. Now, FAISON Love is rich. FAISON Love is wildly successful. He's very successful. He's a accomplished dude. but he's not 50 Cent accomplished. He don't got $100 million right now. FAISON probably got an M, but not $100 million. So in that regard, him talking about the $100 million moves is silly.
I don't see him wasting no money.
He's not in the business of.
That's not fair, because Flacco, as a journalist, as a public figure, myself, regular people in the barbershop, human beings everywhere discuss the business ventures of celebrities. So just because FAISON is in the business and not as successful as 50 does not disqualify him to be in the conversation, because you're not saying he can't compliment the moves. So as long as he's stroking or glazing or on the side of being an approval of everything he does, it's okay to be at the table where the conversation is being had. However, if somehow he's anti anything going on, oh, you're not qualified to talk, that means nobody should be having this subject matter going on nowhere. And everybody is talking about it, Flacco. So that is not fair. Oh, my mama, think about it.
Wasting
That's
money.
what I'm saying.
No, I hear what you're saying.
Yes.
But I see what he's doing.
But what's the play?
He's building up the sellers.
It's just talking. Just like,
Oh, clip farming like.
yes. It's like, so we talking about it right now.
Yeah.
Just like the Diddy film. You think he made money on that? No. Where from where? You have to sell this.
Sold to Netflix.
For what, $5 million?
Sound like a lot of money to me, FAISON.
Dave Chappelle gets $40 million for an hour stand-up. So how the f is the Diddy
A 5-6-part series get $5
$5
million.
million. But we don't know if he got $5 million. We don't know what he got.
They not.
He got $5 million and he didn't. And somebody brought it to him, and that's free money.
See, you come on. You thinking like the corner boy now. Yo, I only put in. I read up.
Up until this point, it was kind of just jokes and games. But then I feel like FAISON crossed the line once he brought up what he brought up next. Because once FAISON brought up what he brought up next, it stopped being, about content, and it got really personal, and it got to a really dark place. And I felt like 50 Cent would have probably treated it as jokes if FAISON would have stopped here. But once he said what he said next, all gloves is off.
Now was not the pie.
You talking about ex-drug dealers? That's how they make
He's not a. Listen to me. I never understood 50 Cent. He's always seemed like a victim to me. Like, you got shot 5 times. You got shot 5 times. Well, I don't want to talk to you. I want to talk to the nigga that shot you. Nigga is wild.
No wonder you online. What you mean? What talking to that shot?
I don't want to talk to you. Who's the nigga that shot
You don't want to see.
With all due respect, because I do like FAISON, that's the stupidest shit I ever heard, bro. Now listen, like that sounds fly to stupid street dudes. Man, I don't want to talk to you. I want to talk to the dude who shot you. Yeah, like in terms of how to survive the streets,
Flacco, you get the logic there. Knock it off, man. I know you're on your way up, and you probably look at this as an opportunity because you are extremely visible right now to get some glazing in with 50. But knock it off. You understand the logic of what he's saying. This is why I say you can't win. He already said, oh, dude got all this money and da-da-da-da-da. So now no matter what you say, even if you point out something obvious, that if you're going to be a gangster rapper or be speaking with testosterone-filled rhetoric and you're going to celebrate an event where there was a victim and a victimizing victor, it's easy to see how someone would utilize that to flip it on you. For you to act like you're just oblivious to that, you're being disingenuous, you're not being sincere in this, in your journalism, you are coming across as an extreme 50 Cent fanboy. Oh, my mama, Flacco, and you my partner.
I guess. But no, I want to talk to the dude who got shot and became a $100 millionaire. I want to talk to the dude who got shot and made $100 million from vitamin water. I want to talk to the dude who got shot and somehow made it to the top of rap. That's who I want to talk about. Now, 50 Cent, obviously, because 50 Cent sees everything, he saw this, and he responded back to FAISON. But 50 Cent's response sparked FAISON to respond back, and where the beef is currently at this point is escalating fast and it's getting out of control. 50 Cent responded back to FAISON on Instagram, and 50 says, Man, this fool ain't had a good role in 31 years. You know he effed up. He in the interview wearing TP. I don't think FAISON is effed up. Now, FAISON don't got 50 Cent money, but I don't feel like FAISON is effed up at all. So 50 Cent also reposted this, which is supposed to be like Big Warm. And 50 Cent wrote, the F you think you Big Warm in real life, pull up on me, see how that go. Now, FAISON ain't talking about pulling up on 50 Cent during the interview. So 50 Cent, I think he got kind of upset because he heard what FAISON had to say in terms of him being shot. So 50 responded back, and 50 says, nah, your man really think he tough. He better focus on his case. He throwing ish at hotel people, LOL. So, because 50...
I mean, 50 didn't catch a case, but we seen him on a out of the date throwing chairs at nobodies as well. And I don't want to say nobodies because dude might be ahead of him. He might be that near, but none of us can name him right here is what I mean as far as nobodies. He lucky to have not caught a case himself. It's crazy. He always using the law and people's problems with the law to antagonize him. Rest in peace, Chris Slidey. But one question, Curtis, when the gangsters ever start investigating murders? I'm just asking. For a friend, that is.
Again, I think 50 is trying to take the you ain't tough approach. He's trying to get active because of that he got shot comment. 50's, yo, fam, listen, man. If I got shot 9 times and almost lost my life, that ain't nothing to like make a joke about. This is where I say things is getting out of control. It went from jokes to now they trying to get it in the streets or they trying to resort to violence. FAISON will respond back to 50 Cent's, I guess, dare, or 50 Cent telling him to pull up. FAISON will respond back, letting 50 Cent know he wants to fight. He wants to get active.
Curtis Jackson. It's been cute and fun, but these memes is corny now. I mean, I saw your one post. You said, "Hey, I'm gonna pull up." I'm like, "What? How do you pull up to a meme? What do you mean? Come on, Jackson. We know you ain't built like that, Curtis. Have you ever been in a fight? Have you? Well, anyway, I mean, that would be interesting."
I gotta let the homie know. Hey, have you ever been in a fight? I don't know, but dude, there is video. I've seen it in person, but there's also video of him doing his thing with that speed bag. So maybe the regular outside of the ring where you can use your hands and your low center of gravity and your weight and grabbing to your advantage. But I don't know about them gloves, FAISON, cuz a cold nigga with that brrr, he'll make that thing do some of that bouncy, tricky shit. Like cuz got some hands as far as boxing skills is concerned. I've seen it. I haven't seen him actually action against nobody. But he a big old dude, arms as long as the motherfuckers hang past his knees. Just want you to know what you up against. So you might want to call him out outside the ring. Then get him. You probably can body slam him, choke him out or something. Oh, my.
I mean, to really pull up in like a ring and get it in, you've been involved with boxing before. I know some boxers. I say, let's just pull up to a ring and get it, if you're really mad, I saw your boys wanted to fight Ja Rule on a plane. I was like, that's like fighting in a police station. Y'all don't really want to fight. Y'all just want to bully people. You just want to bully people. I take that challenge, my man. I take that challenge. I give you some time to think about it. Put it all together. We can just meet in the ring. It could be for charity. Give the money to the children's hospital. Or to, whatever. 10 rounds, 5 rounds. I would need some time. I would need some time to get in shape. I mean, I would need probably about 6 to 8 months. But, that's okay. Whatever time you give me to meet in the ring so we can really pull up, as you say, and it's be legal. It won't be no, street. It'll be some legal shit. It'll be like
50 Cent ain't hopping in the ring. Here's how I see this going. I think 50 Cent is gonna try to Ja Rule FAISON Love, and it's gonna go horribly wrong. Like, you know that thing that happened in the plane with Uncle Murder, Tony Yo-Yo, and Ja Rule, where Tony Yo-Yo and Uncle Murder was like kicking Ja Rule's back of his chair and throwing pillows at him? Like, you know that, right? If that happens to FAISON Love, somebody's getting hurt badly. FAISON Love ain't Ja Rule, bro. FAISON Love is a blood from the West Coast, bro. He's a tapped in, he's a Damu. He not going for her, bro. So I think 50 Cent is gonna try to. 50 ain't hopping in no ring, right? If violence happens, it's gonna be outside. 50 is gonna. 50 and his entourage is probably gonna try the same thing with FAISON Love that they try with Ja Rule. But FAISON ain't Ja Rule, right? And it's gonna end very badly for everybody involved. If I'm done, bro, just dead this beef right now. Don't even mention no violence, bro. Just dead it.
Fine. Thriller Manila, you know, me against the gorilla. Sucking gorilla. That's you, the gorilla. Look, strong mouth. Think about it. 5-0. 5-0 said freeze, and I got numb. When they say 5-0, they're not saying 50, they say 5-0. He's one time. It's one time. It's one time. That's what I call you, one time. Anyway, let's set this up, homie. Real talk. No, just me and you in a ring. I would say give me, you know, a couple months to get ready. Because I'm out of shape. I mean, we can go in there now. I mean, you know, it ain't gonna be long. I'm gonna be, you know, making haymakers or whatever. But I don't know. But you do talk a lot of shit, bully. Now I want to meet that challenge.
A one-on-one fight, I can't.
For some reason, I thought Flacco had an update. He ain't had no update. That's the same content that's already been available. To keep it a Google, I highly doubt that we will ever see 50 Cent and FAISON in the ring. I think this is just another chapter what 50 does constantly is trolling on the internet, and before they end up in the ring, 50 would be on trolling someone else. Shout out to FAISON Love, my near OG Big Worm. Smoke every day like it's Friday. Where my money, nigga? Where my money, Smokey?
So this what I don't understand. How does a non-Pacoima guy knows what a guy from Pacoima does in
I think
Pacoima?
about what whack. They don't like me because when I say something, it be real, and I'm gonna show you the proof of it. I'm never gonna let nothing come out my mouth that I don't have the proof.
So Spider looks at me because we go back to the juvenile side of the county.
Little Nip Hustle. Big shout out to SPI, Spotter Low. You know, I'm in the black box, had to come through, tap in, show love one time. Yeah, y'all make sure y'all subscribe. Stay tuned, all that.